I think I'd have to describe this summer and this specific 8 weeks just as the time of growth.
It was truly a special summer.
They're throwing a lot of information at you really quickly.
They really locked into getting better.
I feel like this group this year has just clicked really well.
You know, if we work hard and come together, we can really put something special on the court. And so just from day one, being able to listen to our coaches, what they have for us, but then whatever they ask us to do, being able to work hard, I think is super important.
Good job, good job, good job. Yeah, Chloe! Yeah, Chloe!
Very first drill, the very first practice, when we had 2 players just dive on the floor and get after it, and it really set the tone for the entire summer.
I'm super excited to get started with you guys. I really am. I think this is a really special group. There's a lot of thought put into assembling this group right here. Each and every one of you is here because we want you here, and we have this great vision for you here and for this group here. And you know, we can't conquer the world until we get through summer. So we want to take advantage of this opportunity this summer to be as good as we can be, and as prepared as we can be going into our fall semester. So we're going to take advantage of it, but also you should absolutely be having the time of your life.
Well, I thought right out of the gate they went to work. They were energetic, they were enthusiastic, they put in the time when we were practicing, when we were done practicing, they kept putting in the time. Hard work works, and they accepted that from day one.
I felt everyone kind of had a voice, which was really good. Multiple people can lead, which I kind of noticed, right? You saw Nat as a freshman coming out, being really aggressive, leading, having a really big voice, which was nice. You saw Grace kind of leading by example as a senior, so it just didn't feel like it was one person that dominated the practice, right? It felt like everyone kind of had a voice, and everyone was kind of expected to lead, which was nice.
If I could go back to day one of the summer and tell myself, hey, this is where we're going to be, this is what it's going to look like, I would say just to enjoy it, because it was truly a special summer. It went by so fast. That was the other thing. You better enjoy every day because it's going by so fast. I think it goes back to time flies when you're having fun. I really do believe that was this season, both on the court and off the court with this group.
Play hard. 1, 2, 3. Play hard. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Danny.
To summarize, this summer work would be intense. In the weight room, on the court, with their development groups, they really locked into getting better, and just the overall feel was really intense, and their competitiveness really showed through everything, and we were really proud of that.
They were willing to learn, they took in a lot of information, they were great at communicating with each other on the court and then asking questions, and so I think that's a hard thing to do sometimes, and you know, they really bought into what we were trying to do.
I was excited to see how quickly and willing they were to get on the floor. They were very excited to be physical in that regard, getting on the floor, scraping up their knees, being physical, hitting each other. And you like to see that. I think we're in one of the most physical leagues in the country, and to see them getting after it in that way in the summer was pretty exciting.
I think the retreat was a really good weekend for us. It was still like early, and so a lot of us weren't like too comfortable with each other. We were still like getting to know each other, and so that weekend, just being with basically just the team, was just really good, because we just got to know one another with like the presentations and like the book club and stuff. But I have felt like this past week, because we finished our energy bus and then we're obviously coming up our last week of workouts, I feel like there's just been a shift. Like everyone is just so comfortable with one another, and like we all know each other so well now. We've been through this whole summer of just like grinding and working. So I think like we just like kind of got to a point where we're all like coming together, and I think it's going to be really good for us going into the school year, and it's really fun. So we have a whole bunch of like really good girls on our team, so it's just we all just get along so well. We're all like-minded, so yeah, it's fun.
This summer we read The Energy Bus by John Gordon, and I think our team really bought into it, but you could just see things from the book and our small groups that we did really translating to on the court, but also off the court, and seeing different people talking with each other, seeing them hang out. I think they really bought into that, and that's something that is not just good for this team, but that's what builds a culture, and we were really excited about that.
We're doing progressive dinner, so we're walking to each coach's house and we're eating something. We just came from dinner.
What's your favorite food you've eaten so far?
I probably like the chicken Alfredo pasta.
That was a good one.
I'd probably say appetizers were good. Those little hot wings that were downstairs.
The spinach artichoke dip was.
But thanks for talking to us.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, 5 signing out.
If I had to pick one play that defined our team, literally the very first play, the very first drill of the season, we're out on the court and we have two players nosedive on the ball. They got on the floor in the first drill, and to me that set the tone. We stayed consistent with that mentality throughout the summer. That was it.
I would sum up the 8 weeks as really fast. The summer's flown by and they're throwing a lot of information at you really quickly, but also really fun and really rewarding. We've had just a great summer building these relationships, the improvements I feel like all of us have made on the basketball court, so it's been an amazing year.
I think I'd have to describe this summer and this specific 8 weeks just as the time of growth. I feel like every day we were able to make a step forward, whether, that was literally just something small like our positioning and one pass away on defense, or something big like getting a majority of our transition offense in. Every day we were able to take a step forward, and I think we were able to have people move in the right direction every day, which is just a big deal when 8 weeks sounds like a long time, but it isn't always, and it really flew by. So just to say that we were able to really grow during this time as a team, our relationships on and off the court, I think is really special for this group.
I think these 8 weeks of summer have just been pretty energetic, and being able to see like the freshmen come in with all the newness and energy that they bring has kind of brought me back to like loving the game more, just from a different perspective, seeing how they just come in every day and grind it out. And me being here for 4 years now, I know the routine of everything, but they bring that energy that is just kind of new, and it helps me, just enjoy it more.
I think we have a good mix of newcomers, freshmen, and returners. So starting with the returners, I thought they did a terrific job of carryover, being able to teach the new people kind of what we're trying to do defensively. So that was really exciting, and that communication. But then, the freshmen and our newcomers, they're learning a new system. They're learning new things, and their willingness to learn and communicate and ask questions, I thought was a really, really good start.
That's really the only thing I can say. We've learned so much this summer, and I feel like it's kind of been like our base. It's going to be our base going into the school year. And so I feel like it was a successful summer. We got a lot done, and I wouldn't really change it for anything.